everyone, welcome back. I am coming at you with a brand new product review today. You guys seem to love when I do product reviews. They're some of my most popular videos, and if you'd like to go watch any more of my product reviews, I actually have a whole playlist for product reviews specifically, so I'll link that on the screen and down below in case you want to go watch anything after you watch this. But in the meantime, I'm so excited to be reviewing a new product from a new subline of Tarte Cosmetics called Sugar Rush. So I want to talk to you guys also, and please feel free to leave your thoughts on this in the comments down below. What do you guys think about these sub-brands that have been launching lately? Because Tarte is doing Sugar Rush, Glossier did Glossier Play, so I think what they're doing is trying to give themselves an opportunity to do something they haven't done in their current brand. But what do you guys think? Is the creation of a new sub-brand or a new brand entirely totally necessary? Would you be happy if these were just kind of limited edition collections or collaborations that were launched? Tell me all your thoughts down below. I honestly don't fully know how I feel about it. For example, I feel like Glossier Play, that could have been introduced as Glossier's Phase 4. I don't know if they necessarily needed to make an entirely different brand about it, although at the same time I understand that it's very different from their brand ethos as kind of a more minimalist company going into something more colorful and out of their comfort zone. But anyway, let me give you a little bit of background on Sugar Rush. So coming straight at you from the press release that I got about this, Sugar Rush is a cruelty-free and vegan, yay, beauty line for Gen Zers, not me, or the young at heart. Oh, thanks Tarte. That's fresh, sweet, and so cute you won't delete. Wow, I really appreciate the rhyming here. That was an amazing first sentence. They actually had 17 products in this launch, which is a lot for a brand new sub-range, but Tarte is kind of one of those brands that's always kind of churning out new products. I feel like they're one of the ones that I most consistently hear, we're dropping this, we're doing that. They also took the price range of this sub-brand into consideration, and everything in this brand is $30 or less, which is great. So you can shop this at sugarrushbeauty.com or at Ulta. I didn't see it in Sephora, but Tarte does have a unique relationship with Ulta. As you guys might know, my Shape Tape, which is my favorite concealer from Tarte, is an Ulta exclusive, so you can only get it on there, and basically that's where you can find this stuff. The product that I wanted to review, obviously I was drawn into it because of the name, because it is a play on Keep Calm and Carry On, which my blog Keep Calm and Chiffon is a play on too, and then I saw this Keep Calm Sunnies on, and I was like, I definitely have to test this eyeshadow palette out. Before I get into the eyeshadow, I just want to say, so Tarte actually sent me both of these things for like press consideration, so I didn't purchase them myself, but I did just want to show you the other thing I got, which is the cake butter. And I didn't think this warranted a whole review video because basically I just wanted to let you know that it smells like frosting and I love it, and I've been putting this all over my body lately and it's very enjoyable. Cake batter was much easier to sum up, but I wanted to make sure that I could do a first impressions and review for you guys of this eyeshadow palette. I was particularly excited to receive this, not just because of the name, but because of the colors that are in here. I can't wait to open it up and show you, but I did just want to show you guys the original packaging that it came in. It kind of looks like a fancy candy bar almost, if I could say that. So let me go ahead and take it out for you. I mean, it definitely looks like something that a Gen Zer, or me also, hello, I'm an old millennial, that we would want to post about or share with people, and it's definitely super eye-catching, which I think was very important for their product design for consideration in this sub-brand. Here's what the inside looks like. I'm covering the mirror so it doesn't get distracted with showing you the camera, but I do love that it has a mirror. So many eyeshadow palettes don't. Kylie's didn't for a while. I think she finally added them in. My Winky Lux Coffee palette does not have a mirror, so I always appreciate when a palette has a mirror, but just wanted to show you a close-up of all of the shades. I think there's a nice mix of mattes and shimmers in here, and I will go through and swatch them on my wrist so that you can see kind of what they look like and what they're showing up as. But these are definitely, the neutral colors particularly, ones that I would use on an everyday basis. Whoa, the mirror was just, whoa. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch now, and then I will run you through how the product feels, what the formula is like, and then I will go ahead and start creating a look. We have Retro, Pool Hop, Stunna, Festival, Pool Party, Spring Break, Summer Love, and Lemonade. I actually love that this palette has kind of an equal number of like cool undertones and warm undertones. I think that gives it a lot of variety, and I think there are a lot of different things that you could do with a palette like this. If you can kind of see, you know, this darker shade here, obviously the blue and then Lemonade kind of have some more cooler undertones, whereas everything else is obviously very warm. So I'm interested to see, because I normally lean towards more warm tones when I do eyeshadow look. I'm very comfortable with like a warm neutral eye. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and I'll get started on creating a look for you. So before I actually put anything on my eye, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Based on how the swatches appeared on my arm, I wanna start with a transition shade. So I'm going to take a little bit of Spring Break and apply it to my crease. Okay, I just picked it up with a brush and there was a lot of fallout onto the palette. So just be aware these are pretty pigmented and pretty powdery. Let's see how it applies. All right, I'm very into that. That doesn't look like anything too crazy from what I normally do. As you can see, it's kind of got like a red undertone to it, even though it kind of appears as a brown shade on the palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. All right, so I've given myself kind of a nice starting point here, and I kind of want to bring a bit more of the shimmery shades in. So I want to take Stunna on my outer corner. This is Stunna right here, so I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. To be honest, the colors look so similar to me that I can't really tell a huge difference between them, so I'm ready to add in something else to kind of break up this monochrome situation I've got going on. I'm really curious to try Festival, so I think I'm going to apply that next, but I think I am just going to use my finger to place it kind of in the center of my eyelid. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it down to the inner corner or do more of like a halo eye, but let's just see how it goes on. Okay, here's how it's looking so far. I think I am going to kind of keep it on the center of my lid. I think I brought it a little too far up into my crease, so I'm gonna go back over with Spring Break and try to tone that area down a little, but I like the focus of the glitter on my eyelids, definitely. To kind of help clean up the shape of this, I'm going to dip into Lemonade now. This is the lightest shade in the palette, and run it underneath my brow bone and kind of blend it into the edge of the eyeshadow. I know that I'm not always the most precise when I apply my eyeshadow, so I always try to go on a little bit at a time, and then if I need to clean anything up, I can go back and kind of do that at the end. And just to finish off kind of the inner corner area, I do want to go in and apply Summer Love, this kind of shimmer shade. I think that's gonna look really nice, so let's put it on. All right, and here are the eyes right now. I just went over everything with my blending brush to kind of chill it down a little bit. It was a little too intense for me before, but obviously with these kind of palettes, you can build up the product as much as you want to kind of get a more intense look, or you can take it easy and blend things out to get a little bit more of a subtle look. I really do like how these colors blended out together. There was a little bit more fallout than I was expecting. Now I'm going to apply mascara and a lip product, and then I will come back and tell you my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, you guys, and here is my finished look using the Keep Calm and Sunnies On palette from Tarte's Sugar Rush, their sub-brand. Again, leave your thoughts on that in the comments. I would love to discuss with you further. So overall, I really enjoyed this palette. If I did not say so earlier, by the way, this cost $25, but again, Tarte sent this to me as well as the cake butter to test out and review, so thank you, Tarte, for sending this over to me. But yeah, I definitely love the shade range. You do get 8 shades in here, so for $25, that's not too bad. Just for reference, for a Morphe palette, if you spend, I think, $24, you get a palette with 36 shades in it, so kind of just depends on what you're looking for, but I still think this is pretty reasonably priced compared to a lot of other eyeshadow palettes. I feel like you could just play with like these 3 and get kind of like a mermaidy look. You could definitely dip into retro over here to do a little bit more of a smoky eye. try. I think that there are a lot of different looks that you can do from just this palette. That reminds me, I've been wanting to possibly do some kind of 3 looks 1 palette for you. So if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, let me know, and let me know maybe if there's a specific palette that you would like to see that with. I think it's adorable. I think the packaging is fun. I think it's great that they just released this whole line that's cruelty-free and vegan, and I like that the price point for the entire line is under $30. So I definitely hope to try more from Sugar Rush soon. What did you guys think of this palette? Would you be interested in buying it or something else from the Sugar Rush brand? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're not already, I would love to have you as a subscriber to my channel. Basically, hitting that red subscribe button down below lets you know every time I upload new videos, which is every Monday and Friday. And if you turn on the notification bell, you'll get notified exactly when I upload, so you can go watch right away and not miss out on any fun content over here. And please also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, found it useful, or just enjoyed listening to me chat as I applied makeup to my face, because that's always fun. Thank you all for watching and for your support as always, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!